Hello, and welcome back to Smart Bunny English Podcast. Let me ask you a question. Can you survive at the airport in English? Imagine this. You arrive at an international airport. You have your suitcase. You feel excited, maybe nervous. You go to the check-in desk. The airline worker smiles and asks, "Hello, may I see your passport and ticket?" What do you say? Do you freeze? Do you panic? Or are you ready to answer with confidence? Today, I will give you the complete guide to airport English. By the end of this lesson, you will know the words, the phrases, and the strategies you need to survive, and even feel confident when traveling through any airport in the world. So stay with me, repeat after me, practice with me, and don't forget, subscribe to Smart Bunny English so you never miss another easy English class. Let's begin with the most important words. Repeat after me. Check-in desk, where you get your boarding pass. Boarding pass, the paper or digital ticket with your flight details. Gate, the number and place where you board the plane. Security check, where they scan your bags and check your documents. Customs, when you arrive in another country and show your passport. Baggage claim, the place where you collect your luggage. Carry-on bag, the small bag you take inside the plane. Checked luggage, the big suitcase you give to the airline. Layover, when you stop in another city before your final destination. Delayed flight, when the flight is late. Good job. These are the building blocks of airport English. This is usually the first stop at the airport. Here's a common dialogue. Airline staff. "Hello, may I see your passport and ticket?" You. "Yes, here you are." Airline staff. "Do you have any bags to check in?" You. "Yes, one suitcase." Airline staff. "Here's your boarding pass. Your gate is 25. Boarding starts at 8:15. You. "Thank you very much." Shadowing time. Repeat after me, line by line. "May I see your passport and ticket?" "Yes, here you are." "Do you have any bags to check in?" "Yes, one suitcase. Here's your boarding pass. Your gate is 25. "Thank you very much." Excellent. This can be stressful, but don't worry. Here are some phrases you might hear. Please put your bag on the belt. Take off your shoes. Remove your laptop. Do you have any liquids? And here are answers you can give. Yes, here it is. No, I don't. Okay. Practice. Security. Please remove your laptop. You. Okay, here it is. Airports can be big, sometimes confusing. Here are phrases you can use. Excuse me, where is gate 25? Can you tell me how to get to Terminal B? Is this the right way to gate 12? Practice. Excuse me, where is gate 25? Repeat it 3 times with me. Perfect. When it's time to board, you may hear, "Now boarding rows, 20 to 30. Please have your boarding pass ready. Enjoy your flight." Your answers can be simple. "Here's my boarding pass." Thank you. Once you are inside the airplane, you may need these phrases. Excuse me, is this seat taken? Can I put my bag here? Could I have some water, please? Do you have vegetarian meals? Practice. Could I have some water, please? Do you have vegetarian meals? Polite, clear, natural. Now you arrive in another country. The officer may ask you questions like, "What is the purpose of your visit? How long will you stay? Where will you be staying?" And here are good answers. "I am here on vacation." "I will stay for 2 weeks." "I will stay at the Hilton Hotel." Repeat after me. What is the purpose of your visit? "I am here on vacation." At baggage claim, you might hear, "Where can I collect my luggage?" "My suitcase is missing." "Is this the right carousel for flight 234? Practice. My suitcase is missing. Say it with me. My suitcase is missing. Sometimes things go wrong. Don't worry. Use these phrases. Excuse me, my flight is delayed. What should I do? Can I change my seat? Where is the lost and found? I missed my flight. Can I rebook? Shadowing exercise. I missed my flight. Can I rebook? Repeat it 3 times with me. Now let me tell you a story using all these phrases. Yesterday, I went to the airport. At the check-in desk, the staff said, "Hello, may I see your passport and ticket?" I answered, "Yes, here you are." She asked, "Do you have any bags to check in?" I said, "Yes, 1 suitcase." She gave me my boarding pass and told me, "Your gate is 25. Boarding starts at 8:15. At security, they said, 'Please remove your laptop.' I said, 'Okay, here it is.' I looked for my gate. I asked, 'Excuse me, where is gate 25? A worker said, 'It's this way.' At the gate, the staff said, 'Please have your boarding pass ready.' I gave it to them and said, 'Thank you.' On the plane, I asked, 'Could I have some water, please?' The flight attendant said, 'Of course.' When I arrived, the immigration officer asked, 'What is the purpose of your visit?' I said, 'I am here on vacation.' He asked, 'How long will you stay?' I answered, 2 weeks. At baggage claim, I asked, 'Is this the right carousel for flight 234? They said, 'Yes, it is.' I collected my suitcase and went to my hotel. This story shows you can survive the airport in English with just a few phrases. Let's review what we learned today. Vocabulary, check-in desk, boarding pass, gate, customs, baggage claim, phrases for check-in, security, boarding, and customs, how to ask for help, how to solve problems like delays or missing luggage, a complete story using all the phrases. Now it's your turn. Write in the comments, where do you want to travel? For example, I want to travel to London. And don't forget, like this video, subscribe to Smart Bunny English. Share this episode with a friend who loves traveling. Thank you for listening. Next time you go to the airport, you will feel ready, confident, and relaxed.